Hey everyone, welcome back to Plot Unlocked. The wait is finally over. Marvel has officially released the second trailer for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and it may have revealed far more than fans expected. From the return of Savage Hulk and the debut of new villains, to Peter Parker's mysterious new powers, this trailer is packed with major surprises that could completely change the future of the MCU. After the heartbreaking ending of No Way Home, Peter is now completely on his own, fighting crime in a world that no longer remembers who he is. But just when it seems like things couldn't get any harder, a dangerous new threat emerges, one that Spider-Man may be the only person capable of stopping. Unlike No Way Home's massive multiversal adventure, Brand New Day appears to be taking Peter back to his street-level roots. However, don't let that fool you. The stakes look bigger than ever, and the trailer is filled with hidden details, shocking reveals, and clues about what's really coming in Spider-Man's next chapter. So in today's video, we're breaking down the 10 biggest moments, secrets, and surprises from the brand new Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Trust me, some of these reveals could have huge implications for the MCU going forward. Let's get into it! The spider overtaking the man. One of the biggest reveals in the new trailer is the growing transformation happening within Peter Parker. While the first footage hinted that his mutation was evolving beyond anything he's experienced before, the latest trailer makes it clear that Peter is struggling to keep control of both his powers and his emotions. At one point, Spider-Man openly admits that he's losing his mind and has been feeling increasingly out of control. The trailer backs this up with several intense moments, including a brutal sequence where Peter violently tosses Scorpion around with far more aggression than fans are used to seeing. Even more alarming, his eyes appear to turn completely black, suggesting that something deeper is happening beneath the surface. This darker version of Spider-Man bears a striking resemblance to elements from Marvel Comics' The Other storyline. In that story, Peter undergoes a dramatic transformation after emerging from a mysterious web cocoon, gaining enhanced spider-like abilities while also battling more primal instincts. If Spider-Man Brand New Day is drawing inspiration from that arc, Peter may be facing one of the most dangerous challenges of his life. Not an external villain, but the growing darkness within himself. Scorpion returns. The trailer also features the long-awaited return of Scorpion. Nearly a decade after being introduced in Spider-Man Homecoming, Michael Mando is finally back as Matt Gargan, bringing one of Spider-Man's most iconic comic book enemies fully into action. While the first trailer confirmed Scorpion's appearance, the new footage gives fans a much better look at the villain in action. The trailer showcases his upgraded green armor, along with the deadly mechanical tail that makes him such a dangerous opponent. Several scenes tease an intense confrontation between Scorpion and Spider-Man, setting up what could be one of the film's most exciting action sequences. Gargan clearly hasn't forgotten the role Peter Parker played in sending him to prison years ago, and it seems revenge is a major motivation behind his return. Whether or not Scorpion succeeds in settling the score remains to be seen, but after years of waiting since his brief introduction in Spider-Man Homecoming, fans are finally getting the showdown they've been hoping for. With his comic-accurate design and personal grudge against Spider-Man, Scorpion looks ready to become one of the standout villains in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Organic webs confirmed. One of the most surprising reveals in the new trailer is the confirmation that Spider-Man now has organic webbing. While the first trailer strongly hinted at this possibility, the latest footage leaves little room for doubt. In one scene, Peter Parker's mechanical web shooters are literally forced off his wrists as organic webs emerge from beneath them, confirming that his evolving mutation is fundamentally changing how his powers work. Since his MCU debut in Captain America: Civil War, Tom Holland's Spider-Man has relied on mechanical web shooters of his own design, following the traditional comic book version of the character. However, Spider-Man Brand New Day appears to be taking Peter in a very different direction. As his mutation continues to evolve, his body is developing new spider-like abilities that make his technology increasingly unnecessary. The change also brings this version of Spider-Man closer to Tobey Maguire's iconic portrayal, which famously featured organic webbing instead of artificial web shooters. While the new ability could make Peter more powerful than ever, the trailer also suggests that these ongoing mutations may come with dangerous side effects, creating a new challenge that he may struggle to control throughout the film. A threat we can't even see. One of the trailer's biggest mysteries revolves around the unseen threat haunting New York City. While Marvel still hasn't officially revealed the identity of the hooded figure, the latest footage appears to strengthen the theory that the mysterious character is being played by Sadie Sink. The trailer also provides more information about Tremel Tillman's character, confirming him as William Bill Metzger. He appears to be a high-ranking member of the Department of Damage Control and plays a key role in investigating the strange events unfolding across the city. According to Metzger, New York is facing an enemy unlike any Spider-Man has encountered before, a threat that people can't control and can't even see. More importantly, he reveals that Peter Parker seems to be the only person capable of resisting or sensing this mysterious figure's abilities. These details have fueled speculation that Sadie Sink's character could be Jean Grey, a theory that has followed her casting since she first joined the project. If that turns out to be true, the situation may not be as straightforward as the trailers suggest. Marvel is known for misleading marketing, and it's entirely possible that the mysterious figure isn't the true villain of the story. Instead, she could be someone struggling to control extraordinary powers while being misunderstood by those around her. Whatever the truth may be, the trailer makes it clear that this unseen threat will play a major role in Spider-Man Brand New Day, potentially becoming one of the most intriguing mysteries in the entire film. First appeared 2016, Ned's notes. The trailer also includes a fun detail that longtime MCU fans are sure to appreciate. During a party hosted by Ned and MJ, Peter catches a glimpse of Ned's investigation board, where he's been collecting clues in an attempt to uncover Spider-Man's true identity. Among the various notes and observations on the board is a particularly interesting detail, confirming that Spider-Man first appeared in 2016. This lines up perfectly with the events of Captain America: Civil War, which marked Tom Holland's debut as Peter Parker in the MCU. It's a small moment, but it helps reinforce the timeline following the memory wipe at the end of Spider-Man: No Way Home. Even though the world no longer remembers Peter Parker, people still remember Spider-Man's actions over the years. As a result, Ned is trying to piece together the mystery of who the masked hero really is, creating an emotional reminder of just how much Peter lost when everyone forgot him. An explanation for Savage Hulk's return. The new trailer may have also provided the first real clue about why Savage Hulk has returned. Several scenes show Bruce Banner transforming back into the classic rage-fueled Hulk, a major departure from the smart Hulk version that audiences have known since Avengers: Endgame. What's particularly interesting is how the trailer edits these scenes. Multiple shots cut between Hulk preparing to attack Spider-Man and the mysterious hooded figure believed to be played by Sadie Sink. This has led many fans to speculate that the unknown character may be influencing or controlling Hulk's actions in some way. While Marvel has yet to confirm any details, the footage strongly suggests that mind control could be involved. If that's the case, it may explain why Bruce has reverted to the more aggressive and uncontrollable Savage Hulk persona. Rather than choosing to become this version of himself, Banner could be losing control due to an outside force manipulating his mind. If the theory proves true, it would provide a logical explanation for the return of the classic Hulk that many MCU fans have been hoping to see for years. It would also raise the stakes for Spider-Man, who may find himself forced to battle one of the most powerful Avengers while trying to uncover the truth behind the mysterious figure pulling the strings. An official team-up with the Punisher. One of the most exciting reveals in the new trailer is the confirmation that Spider-Man and the Punisher will officially team up in Spider-Man: Brand New Day. While the first trailer hinted that Peter Parker and Frank Castle were already familiar with one another and would eventually cross paths while pursuing the same armored vehicle racing through New York City, the latest footage shows that their partnership goes much deeper than fans initially expected. The trailer reveals that Peter personally turns to Frank Castle for help, specifically asking him to protect MJ while he deals with the growing threats surrounding the city. It's a significant moment for Peter, especially considering the events of Spider-Man: No Way Home. With the world having forgotten who he is, Peter has very few people he can trust or rely on anymore. As unlikely as it may seem, Frank Castle appears to be one of the only allies he has left. The dynamic between Spider-Man and the Punisher has long been a fan-favorite relationship in Marvel Comics due to their completely opposite approaches to justice. Peter believes in protecting lives and giving people second chances, while Frank is far more willing to use lethal force to eliminate criminals. Those conflicting philosophies could create some fascinating tension throughout the film, while also forcing both characters to work together against a common enemy. For many MCU fans, seeing Spider-Man and Punisher share the screen has been a dream for years. Now that it's finally happening, their partnership is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated and exciting aspects of Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Words of wisdom from Aunt May. One of the most emotional moments in the new trailer arrives near the very end with a touching message from Aunt May. Through what appears to be a memory or recording, Peter hears May's words of encouragement. This whole thing can get really scary. But the people who love you because you're you. Never forget that, no matter how powerful you become. The dialogue carries even greater weight, considering everything Peter has been through. Following the events of Spider-Man: No Way Home, Peter lost not only his identity, but also the person who served as his greatest source of support and guidance. Aunt May's tragic death at the hands of the Green Goblin left a permanent mark on Peter, shaping many of the choices he's made since. The trailer then shows Peter standing at Aunt May's grave, reflecting on her words while clearly struggling with grief and loneliness. It's a powerful reminder that, despite all of Spider-Man's incredible abilities, the emotional wounds left by May's death have never truly healed. As Peter continues to develop new powers and face increasingly dangerous threats in Spider-Man: Brand New Day, Aunt May's advice seems poised to serve as an important guiding force. Her message isn't just about power, it's about remembering who he is beneath the mask, no matter how much he changes. That emotional connection could end up being just as important to Peter's journey as any battle he faces throughout the film. Spider-Man vs. the Hand looks incredible. One of the trailer's most impressive action scenes centers on Spider-Man's battle against the Hand, expanding on the prison facility sequence briefly shown in the first trailer. The new footage gives fans a much better look at the intense confrontation between Peter Parker and the legendary ninja organization. The scene begins with Spider-Man facing off against multiple Hand warriors inside the prison complex. After previously being shown tearing apart one of their swords with his webs, the latest trailer takes the action to another level. Peter launches himself from the ceiling directly into a crowd of ninjas, unleashing a massive burst of webs in every direction before crashing into the middle of the fight. The combination of acrobatics, speed, and creative web usage perfectly showcases everything fans love about Spider-Man's combat style. The sequence also highlights how much more experienced Peter has become since his earlier MCU appearances. His movements appear faster, more aggressive, and far more confident as he takes on multiple opponents at once. Combined with his evolving powers, the fight suggests that Spider-Man may be operating at a completely different level than ever before. Based on what has been shown so far, this showdown with the Hand looks like it could become one of the most memorable action sequences in any Spider-Man film. The choreography, visuals, and scale of the fight make it a standout moment in the trailer. And another reason why Spider-Man: Brand New Day is shaping up to be one of the most exciting MCU releases in years. Spider-Man vs. Hulk at the DODC, the final shot of the Spider-Man: Brand New Day trailer delivers one of its biggest surprises. The scene shows Spider-Man leaping from the side of a massive gray building while an enraged Hulk crashes after him. Although Hulk appears to be tangled in webs and chunks of debris from the structure, he clearly isn't slowing down, setting up what looks like an explosive confrontation between the two heroes. Interestingly, recent merchandise may have already hinted at where this battle takes place. The Lego set titled Spider-Man vs. Hulk Epic Clash includes several references to the Department of Damage Control and features a destructible building that Hulk can smash apart during play. Because of those details, many fans believe the building seen in the trailer could be the headquarters of the Department of Damage Control. If that theory is correct, it would further support the idea that Damage Control plays a major role throughout the film. The organization has already been featured multiple times in the trailer through the appearance of Bill Metzger and its investigation into the mysterious threat affecting New York. A climactic battle involving Spider-Man, Hulk, and Damage Control would fit perfectly with the story the trailers seem to be setting up. Regardless of the exact location, the image of Spider-Man diving through the air while a furious Hulk pursues him is an unforgettable way to end the trailer. It's a massive tease for what could be one of the biggest action sequences in the film, and leaves fans eager to see how Peter Parker survives a battle against one of the MCU's strongest heroes. And there you have it. the 10 biggest reveals and hidden details from the brand new Spider-Man, Brand New Day trailer. From Savage Hulk's shocking return and Spider-Man's evolving powers to Scorpion, the Hand, Punisher, and that mysterious hooded figure, this trailer may have revealed more about the movie than fans realize. But at the same time, Marvel is clearly still hiding some massive secrets. The biggest question now is simple. Who is the true villain of Brand New Day? Is Sadie Sink really playing Jean Grey? And what exactly is happening to Peter Parker as his mutation continues to spiral out of control? Let me know your biggest theory in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think Marvel is setting up. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to Plot Unlocked, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Marvel, DC, and movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching. And remember, in the MCU, the biggest secrets are always hiding in plain sight. See you in the next one.